all over the world today is actually when the true gospel will be preached. Because anywhere you enter today, you will know that Jesus died, buried, and rose. It is after today we will now go back again to the other cycle of bondage. And then you hear Ubangiji Mude Kasa Sene. People oftentimes begin to think as if heaven is a lock. There are some Christians that if they take communion like today, the way somebody one time told me, that if Jesus comes, people will go heaven, go plenty. Because it is believer at that time, you have already made your confession of sins. But if you come on Friday, especially in the night, where some people have gone to hang out, all right. Now, all those myths and those guilty messages is actually born out of legalism. It's actually born out of the law. Don't forget, please follow me carefully. Don't forget that the Old Testament is packed up with a lot of laws. Now, for some of you in Plateau State that grew up very religiously, most of you just thought maybe the commandment is just 10. Actually, the commandment is not 10. You have 10 commandments, but that 10 commandment is actually 2. But it was broken into 10 to help your carnality. Now, but there is the commandment and there is the law. In the law, you have 614 laws. There is a law that said once a woman is in a cycle, she cannot come to church. Okay? There is a law that said you can't wear mixed color. Mixed color. Mama? Mixed color. You have failed the law. Do you understand? You don't put silk and wool. And where are those people that buy punk? My brother, the law is against you because what you have in the law is police barber, skin. You don't make any kind of scarf. Hello? Now, some of you again don't even know that the law even give you the kind of food you eat. There is even a law on how you defecate. Why are you looking at me like this? You've not read Leviticus properly. There's a law on how to defecate. You have to go out, dig a hole. There's an angle you position yourself and how you cover. Because there was no water system. All right? So there's a law that tells you the fish you eat and the kind of fish you don't eat. So you have 614 laws with 10 commandments. But actually, like I said, the 10 commandments was 2. But their carnality cannot comprehend it, so it was broken. Because the law was not actually... Now, that was why in Matthew, the Pharisee now went and hired a very smart lawyer. Smart one. And the lawyer now came and said, okay, Jesus, this your claim, don't do too much. Among all the commandments, which of them is the greatest of all? Which one strong pass? Jesus said, the greatest of all the commandment is to love the Lord your God with the whole of your heart, with the whole of your soul, with the whole of your might. He now said the second, resemble it, is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. Jesus now said in these 2 commandments, hang the whole law and the prophet. Thou shalt not make for thyself any graven image. Because I love God, I don't need any image. Thou shalt not call the name of the Lord thy God in vain. Because I love him, I trust him. I don't need to call him in vain. I know that the battle is the Lord. Come on, am I talking to somebody here? Thou shalt not lie, human relation. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, human relation. If I love you, I will not covet your wife. If I love you, I will not lie to you. Thou shalt not kill, human relation. If I love you, I will not kill you. So everything about the commandment is love for God and love for man.